Hello and welcome to the video lectures of English subject. Today we are going to learn the topic tenses. Now tenses are of three types: present tense, past tense and future tense. So firstly we will learn about present tense. So present tense has four forms: simple present, which is also known as present indefinite, present continuous, present perfect and present perfect continuous. So let us see what simple present is. So simple present means, as the name suggests, it is in a simple form. The actions done or not done are in a simple form. Okay. So the actions in the simple present do not refer to completeness of actions. It does not mean that the actions are complete and they are in a very simple form. For example, he goes to school. So let us see in this chart what are to be used in all types of tenses. So for present simple, you will use first form of verb plus s or es. In the verb, you will add s or es. For example, go. Go is the first form of verb. In that, if we add es, goes, so verb first form go plus es, s or es. In the verb in which you need to add es, and in which you need to add s. Like play, plays, go, goes, es. So verb first form plus s or es. Present continuous. If we talk about present continuous, the word itself you need to understand continuous. That means the actions are still continuing and it is present. So in the present, the actions, whatever you are doing, it is still continuing. Okay? And always remember that whether in present, past or future, if the actions are continuing, if there is continuous tense or the last one is perfect continuous, wherever the word continuous comes, you need to join ing. Okay, ing in the main verb, like play, playing, ing. So this is the main rule. Continuous, present continuous, you need to use is, am, are. Okay. Now you can understand where you need to use am. Am is used with I, they, are, he, she, it, is. So you will use as according to the sentence. If I play football, if you need to write it in continuous tense, so what you will use with I am. Okay, so I am, play is the verb. So verb we need to add ing with it. So I am playing football. So this would be the sentence for continuous tense, present continuous tense. Now coming to the perfect one. Perfect also has got the meaning. If you want to understand perfect for yourself, like I have understood perfect as, perfect means it has finished. The work is already done. The action is already completed. Okay, so it indicates the completeness of the actions. Perfect. When you say perfect, something is perfect, that means it is very nice. It is complete. Okay, so when we talk about present perfect, you need to use have or has plus verb third form. Like third form means go, went, gone. So gone is the third form of the verb go. Okay, third form you understood. Now have and has. For have, we, has, he, she, he has, she has. For have, we have, they have. So okay, according to the sentence, whatever you would like to speak or whatever you would like to write, you can use as per your convenience. If you are using we or they in front of the sentence, you need to write have and verb third form. And if you are using he, she, it, then you need to write has. Okay, I hope it was clear. Next, last one is perfect continuous. Now perfect continuous means, present perfect continuous means the actions which you have already started in the past but is still continuing. I have told you earlier also, wherever continuous comes, that means the thing is, the action is still continuing. So perfect means completeness. That means the action was started in the past but it's still continuing. You have not completed that action, it is still continuing. So in such a case, what you will use? Has been or have been. Now same is the case for have. You will use we, they have been or we have been. And for has been you will use he, she, it. He has been, she has been, it has been. Okay. And continuous is there. So verb, with verb you need to add ing. For example, mother has been preparing dinner. Okay. Another example, if you say we have been working since morning. We are working since morning. We already started that work in the morning, but we are still working now. We have not completed working, or we have not completed that writing. We are still continuing that work. So that will come in present continuous tense. Present perfect continuous tense. Okay. So now I hope this present, all the forms were much clear to you. When you talk more and when you practice more, you will come to know. And students, this is the main base of English. If you get to know, if this chart is in your mind, your English will never go wrong. So better be prepared with all these things. Multiple choice questions will also come from this, and in your board exams also, tenses is a very important point. Now let us talk about past tense. As of the present tense, past tense also has 4 forms: simple past, past continuous, past perfect, and past perfect continuous. So let us talk about simple past now. As the name suggests, simple past. Past, you already know, the things or the actions has already taken place in the past. Okay, the things are of the past, the actions are of the past. So simple past means the actions are done in a simple manner and were done in the past, and no definite time period is given. For example, I wrote a letter yesterday. Okay, so wrote is given. We use verb second form in simple past. Write, wrote, written. So wrote is the second form of verb, so we have used here wrote since it is past and simple past. Coming to the past continuous. Continuous, as I have already told you, continuous means the thing is still in continuity. It is still going on. But since we are using past tense here, that means the actions were done in the past, but in the past the actions are continued. The actions are still in continuity. Means the actions are not complete and they are continuing in the past. For example, the teacher was writing on the blackboard. Okay, so the teacher was, in this whatever subject you have in the singular form, we use was, and for the plural ones we use were. Okay, and verb first form is used here, like writing. So writing won't be there, writing, and we add ing. Wherever continuous is there, you need to write, you need to add ing in the verb. So here, as we have used verb first form plus ing. The example, the teacher was writing on the blackboard, so she was. Past tense, writing ing, that means she was in the past, she was writing, she was still writing, she did not complete her writing, she was still writing. So this is past continuous. Now talking about past perfect. See, now in the present tense we have seen has and have. And what is the past tense of has and have? Had. So in the past tense we will use had and verb third form. Now what do you mean by perfect tense? So perfect tense means the actions the actions done earlier than actions started again in the past. For example, we had watered the plants just before it started raining. That means before the starting of another work, we have already completed this first work. We had watered the plants. Okay, we have finished that. Perfect means completed. So we have finished that work before the other work got started. Okay, so this is past perfect tense, had plus verb third form. Now coming to the past perfect continuous. So okay, so past perfect continuous means it shows the continuity of actions for a period of time in the past. Okay, for example, in this one, past perfect continuous, we use, see, in the present tense we have used has been and have been. And what is the past of has and have? Had. So we will write here had been. And since it is continuous, so verbs first form plus ing. So she had been working in the school since many years, or since 10 years, or for 10 years. Okay, so this is what is past perfect continuous. So this was all about past tense. Now let us start with the future tense. As in the past tense and present tense we had 4 forms, so in the future tense also we have 4 forms. The 4 forms are simple future, future continuous, future perfect and future perfect continuous. So coming first is the future simple, simple future, or you can say future indefinite. So what is the meaning of simple future? It is the indefinite actions which will take place in the future. See, the actions are not definite, so the actions which are indefinite and they will take place in the future, they are known as simple future tense. In the simple future tense we will use will or shall, and besides this we will use the first form of verb. Now you need to remember is with I and we use shall, and with the other things, whether it be it, he, she, they or any name, we use will. Okay, this is the basic rule of English. Now for example, I shall not go to school tomorrow. Okay, so it is not definite whether I could go also, I couldn't go also. Okay, so it is not definite whether I would go to school or not. So it is said that it is simple future tense. Coming to the future continuous, as I have already told you, continuous means the actions are still continuing. So in this case we have future. So in the future the actions will be still continuing. The time period is not given, but in the future the actions will be continuing. For example, we shall be playing football in the afternoon. So we shall. So here will be or shall be and plus verb first form, and since continuous is given, so ing we will add in verb. Okay, let us come to the future perfect tense. Now future perfect tense means the actions will have which will have been completed in the future before other actions take place. So this action would be complete before the other actions take place. For example, I shall have gone out by this time tomorrow. So tomorrow, that is future, by this time I shall have gone out. Okay, so what we use in future perfect? Will have or shall have. Will, I have already told you, it is used with he, she, it, they or any name, and shall is used with I or we. Now verbs third form is used. Third forms means go, went, gone. So gone will be used here, since gone is the third form of verb. Now coming to the last one is future perfect continuous tense. Now here the actions will be continuing in the future but for a length of time. The time period is given there. Okay. So continuous is there and perfect is also there. So the actions will be continuing in the future but for a certain period of time, for a long period of time. For example, I shall have been practicing for the match for 3 weeks by next by next month. Okay. So what do we use in future perfect continuous tense? Will have been or shall have been. So will have been will be used with he, she, it, they or any name, and shall have been we will use with I or we. And besides this we will use the first form of verb plus ing since it is continuous. Continuous is also given here. So I hope this tense part is very clear to you, and in any case you can see other videos also since it is a very important question for your board examinations. So do prepare it very well, and this was all about the video. Until the next video, keep learning and keep recalling.